We have a couple of sponsors for today's presentation, and so we want to give them some time to kind of share some of their information with us, and one of those is Pharmanex, and Martin Forrester represents Pharmanex, and he's going to fill us all in on everything.
Okay. Thanks very much, Dorothy. Well, good morning, everybody. My name, as Dorothy just said, is Martin Forster. I'm a medical liaison with Pharmanex, and we are a company that makes pharmaceutical-grade nutritionals. And I'm very excited today to bring to you, to share with you, a brand new nutritional solution. And I've watched this in the early stage trials, and I have to tell you, this is making a bigger difference in people's body than anything that I have seen our company produce before. When we produce some extraordinary products, there's no question about that. This is the culmination of decades of research and almost a decade of collaboration between the scientists at LifeGen Technologies and Pharmanex. And finally, we bought LifeGen Technologies, which gave us exclusive ownership of an extraordinary database. This is serious, heavy-duty genetic research. And it's research based on gene expression. The research program took over 3 years, actually over 4 years, and cost $32 million just for this one product. And it's a blend of ingredients gathered literally from around the world. As you can see, there's some from Alaska, from Japan, from the Mediterranean. We source purple corn because it's the most powerful antioxidant we've ever found. It comes from Peru. It's also extremely clean and pure. And the product is called AgeLock Youth. And it is remarkable because in October we finished several months of clinical trials. Remember, this is a food-based product. It's a nutritional, and I cannot tell you that we treat, mitigate, or cure anything. But the results of our early clinical trials were so startling that as they started to get out, and we did a launch on the 12th of November, something really rather remarkable happened. Somebody was expecting that we might, if it was a good day, do $15 million. 17.5 at the outside. I can only tell you that in the space of 8 minutes, $23 million of this product was sold. Okay? So why the excitement? This is just a nutritional after all. We'll see if some of this might resonate with you. Cellular health, brain health, heart health, metabolic, skin, bone, joints. Any of you out there getting a little older? Maybe it's a little tougher to climb the stairs or maybe play tennis than it used to be? Certainly was for me. In fact, my knuckles began to swell. I started to get all of those things where the fingers start to go in different directions. It was extremely painful to shake hands, and there was a lot of distress to that. 12 weeks on this product. Oh, and by the way, if I ever knocked my knuckles against a table, shot me to the moon. 12 weeks on this product, that has gone completely. I can now even open the jar of marmalade, which to an English person is extremely important. So this turns on triggers in the brain. So I mean, how many of you have got some little condition? It might be a toe, it might be a finger, it might be your hearing, maybe an eyesight, that's bugged you for years and you've just kind of accepted it. Anybody in that situation? I think most of us are, unless we're very young, which some of us aren't. So one of the most startling things of all that came out of the clinical trials was what happened with the brain. Now, this has never been done on a nutritional product before. There has never been any reason to do a functional MRI study. And you can see the before. You can see the yellow areas of the brain. But look what happened later. You've got well over double the area of the brain that's firing. So is it any wonder we're seeing increased cognition? We're seeing better memory. I can certainly pull out of my brain, you know, the names of bands and so on, and their managers and so on. I've forgotten this stuff years ago. I hear the song, it's right there. Incredible. So, in sum, we have a very significant product. This is probably a little difficult to read, but basically we have antioxidant defense systems here. We have systemic detoxification of the body. We've got DNA protection and cleansing there. Mechanisms regulating inflammatory balance. Remember what I told you about my hand? Other people are experiencing it in their knees and their feet. This is an extraordinary product. And it's delivered in a completely unique delivery system. It's called LiCap, which is a liquid and a solid capsule together. And it's almost like a carpenter's level. You turn it upside down, there's a bubble in it. And this is NSF certified, very important for any kind of anything you're putting in your body. And it is also to be found in the physician's desk reference. That's the kind of level of purity that we have here. By the way, we have 80 scientists managed by 35 PhD levels. We are going to be putting out on the table a checklist. And I invite you to go through that checklist and check off the things that may or may not be issues for you. Just take a look at it. We'll put that out very shortly and take a look. So, here's the great news. You don't have to wait long for this. We've kind of had this dribbled out to us over several months. Tomorrow's the day. This is an extraordinary product. If you know anybody who is having immune issues, who is having pain in their joints, those sort of things, I really strongly recommend that you come and see my assistant here, Vanna. Actually, she's going to be scanning because this is actually scan certified as well. So come and see us after and see if we can help you with anything that you may need to address. Thanks very much for your time.